Yeah, well, good morning. My name is Philip Anderson. I'm originally from Charleston, South Carolina. My family and I currently reside in West Columbia, South Carolina. I've been married for about 10 years and have four boys and four grandchildren. Over my life, I've worked numerous jobs trying to find the right fit, such as the groundskeeper for a cemetery when I was 16 years old, or next when I joined the United States Marine Corps at the age of 18 once I graduated high school. That was the longest job that I've held for a total of about 13 years, where I was an administrator for 10 years and a recruiter for 3 years until I was honorably discharged. After that, I was a leads coordinator for Trinity Healthcare and analyst for them, which was a travel nurse company, for about 3 years. I tried to become a recruiter there, but it didn't work out. So I moved on to my next job, where I worked for a manufacturing plant there. It was shift work, and I've realized afterwards I didn't really like shift work, but I still did it for 3 years there, where I was lower where I started out, and then I moved up to be a lab technician. After that, even though I moved up through the company, I still wasn't happy in what I was doing. So I later moved to the Columbia area, where I now work a great job working for Spectrum as a field technician. And I went into also back into the Army Reserves, where I'm a chemical, biological, and radiological nuclear specialist, or what we call CBRN, where I plan to finish out my career in the military and retire. As the total years with my Marine Corps and Army Reserves, I have a total of 21 years now. During that time, I was also from 2013 to present, I'm still a fitness instructor on the side and doing part time, where I enjoy tremendously. Not just one because I do it with my wife, but second because I love to do it and teach others and help their others reach their goals. Now this week, with our video, we were supposed to talk about Robert Greene and the insights of strategies for finding life's tasks. After reading and doing everything with Robert Greene in his book of Mastery, he talked about 5 strategies of life's tasks. Throughout history, Greene talked about how people followed this path, and during the reading, it occurred to me that everyone goes through each of these tasks in some way or another during their life. But it wasn't until after reading and understanding those tasks that I focused on the factors of my life and how my life changed during those tasks. So those 5 tasks that Greene talked about are: 1, return to your origin, which he states it's already in you. You have nothing to create. So that tells me and inspired me to think back when I was a young kid, and I did karate for 13 years that my dad put me in when I was 5, and I liked it so much that I began to teach it and got to teach classes and help people in class, and I became a second degree black belt and taught classes in the dojo. It was really invigorating to me be able to teach and help others and help them succeed. It just made me happy. So, which leads me to his second task, which was occupy the perfect niche, which in my mind made me think of, that passionate thing that you love to do, finding that passionate thing that I enjoy or you enjoy, and find a way to do it all the time, so that way you can always be happy in what you're doing. It was hard for me at first when it says occupy that perfect niche, because I like to do so many different things, but trying to find the right one that fits my goal was very hard for me because of everything that I've done, and which leads me to the third one of the task, which is avoid the false path, which Greene also says in his reading: a false path in life is generally something we are attracted to for the wrong reasons. So like I said earlier, I believe this was a big part in my life because of all my jobs that I've talked about earlier, from being the groundskeeper, which I was young, just wanted a job to survive. And the other one is the fact that it was a big part of my life because of all the jobs did not make me happy. I did an A for money and benefits and to take care of my family instead of doing what I enjoyed and was passionate about. Which leads me to his number 4 task, is let go of the past, which helped me understand that this always moves forward and don't look back from mistakes and embrace those positive outcomes. And if there are any issues, take the best foot forward and learn what I did wrong so I can have a better outcome in the future. And lastly is number 5, find your way back. I understand this is, if you get lost on your journey, stop what you're doing, remember where did it go off base or off path, and then get back on the correct path. In other words, kind of fix your mistakes and find your way back so that way you can be on the right path again. But most important, and the turning point when it comes to my life, is number 5. And the reason why I say that is because it resonated to me the most out of all the tasks that I realized my turning point, because it helped me to pursue my master's program in instructional media and technology. Because after rejoining the Army Reserves in 2014, I got the opportunity to become an instructor and be able to teach my military occupational specialty, or MOS. I took advantage of this and went to school and got my certificate to be able to teach. And it brought me back to my childhood times when I taught that karate class, which I talked about earlier, and also when I was a fitness instructor, which I still do today. Teaching others is something that I enjoy to do, especially when it comes to the basics and help them reach their goals. So the reading has already made me think about those and made me want to do better things when it comes to that. My dream job and goals. So my first goal in life is obviously to be a provider for my family, and my second goal is to finish the retirement, finish my degree with Full Sail and everything, and take advantage of all the offers that they can when it comes to succeeding in my life, and finishing 12 years with Spectrum to finish out my time frame to have 2 retirements so that I can survive and live comfortably with myself and my family. When it comes to my dream job, though, I'd love to be a what we call a master trainer or a master facilitator, and create and fix curriculums when it comes to teaching people the basics when they're starting their jobs. So there's new people that come in, I can fix the curriculums and fix everything that we need for them. Helping others learn the basics and improve their lives and them reaching their goals is what I strive and live for. So in conclusion, I believe every life goes through these tasks in one way or another, and I believe that everyone who wants to be a master in their craft should read this book and see what it entails and how it can open their own eyes to a brighter future and an open mind. Again, my name is Philip Anderson, and I thank you very much for watching and listening to my Turning Point video, and I hope it inspires you to find passion that you're looking for and change your path and achieve your goals in a positive turning point in your life. Thank you.